Hi everyone, Sue here from Scott Properties Group. I'm joined here again in beautiful Brisbane city with Adrian Kirwan, who is an auctioneer here. And welcome yet again.
Thank you, Sue.
It's good to have you on board with us again.
Good to be back at Kangaroo Point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to be here? and the beautiful Kookaburra.
Kookaburra Plain.
Yeah, it's just gone past, so yeah, great stuff. Okay, so look, a question that comes up occasionally, which is obviously very much your domain, is people have gone to auctions.
Yes.
They've been there and then nobody's been bidding, or it's stalled. Not quite sure what they should do.
Yes.
They should actually put their hand up or stay on. So what would be your advice on that?
Look, when we teach auctions and when we coach auctions or as an auctioneer, the one thing you want is momentum. And the one thing we hate as auctioneers is when that momentum stops. And nowadays, with the way auctions are run, it generally does. And we always pause and say, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just refer into the sellers. My advice to everyone is try not to let that happen. So if you're there to bid, and if it's still within your range, you always go with a range. If it's still within your range, bid. So if the auctioneer is calling, and even if you're bidding against yourself, but you're still within your range and you're comfortable, make sure that you continue, talk to the agent who should be talking to you and working with the crowd. Say to the agent, you know, we're here, we might be at 500,000. If I bid another 10, is that going to help the property come onto the market? Is that going to facilitate a sale? You don't want that property to stall because you want the owner to be able to see that there is interest there. Now, inevitably, they may have to go to the seller. There may have to be adjustments in reserves. But if you continue to show your interest and to show your wanting to buy that property, that's my greatest advice. And when they come out, don't hold your ground. Be prepared to negotiate because you're there to buy a house. You're not there to waste an hour of your day.
Absolutely. I think that's the other thing that's really very important is going back to previous videos that we've done with Adrian, is that, you know, preparation is very similar to location.
Correct, 100%.
Because you need to know and understand from your real estate agent where this really sits in the market, because the auctioneer is not there to sway you one way or the other.
No.
They're there to be able to negotiate on your behalf the best possible deal for all parties. So it's not as if Adrian is going to be, or any auctioneer is taking sides. That's not what this is about. This is about making sure that the vendor, the purchaser, the real estate agent, everyone is on the same page and they know exactly where they're heading.
Right. Yeah.
And the more information you give, as we've said previously, to your real estate agent, this then gets passed on to Adrian, who can then format the auction to a certain extent to be able to be the best for all parties. So
definitely,
I think that's where it really sits with auctions.
My advice, just keep bidding. Once you've reached your number, walk away.
Yeah.
But whatever you do, don't stop bidding.
Absolutely fantastic. Thanks,
Great.
Adrian. I
Pleasure,
really
Sue.
appreciate that.
Great
It's
to
been
see
great.
you again.
Yeah, it's great to see you again as well. So hi everyone. Let's good that you've been able to join us on this video again. All our educational videos are actually uploaded onto our Facebook forum, which is Property Buyers Forum, which you can go into on Facebook and just click and join. Please do that. There's a lot of very interesting stuff goes on there, and it's not salesy. I'm putting that out there. This is not a selling. This is not a selling forum. This is purely an educational forum where anyone who has any ideas of things that they're concerned about or want to talk about, just put it on there. If I haven't got anyone immediately available, I will find someone to come in and help you out. So please do that if you can. And we will catch up with you next time, and hopefully we'll see Adrian in a couple of months' time again, and we'll sort of go back over a few other areas that are really important so that you're kept in the picture all the time. So from me, and thank you from Adrian.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you again sometime soon. Bye now.
See ya.